Welcome to Super Movie Land. In the upcoming videos, we will discuss a piece of film history that began in the late 70s and continues to this day. We are talking about the Star Wars universe, a saga that combines religion, freedom, fantasy, and action. To understand the story, we will explain some terms beforehand. If you are already familiar with them, feel free to skip the video to the indicated point. What are Jedi? The Jedi Order is an ancient, monastic, warrior, and philosophical organization dedicated to maintaining peace and justice in the galaxy. The Jedi serve as guardians of the Galactic Republic and are often deployed as peacekeepers, diplomats, and warriors. They are known for their ability to use the Force. The Force is a metaphysical and omnipresent energy field that grants the Jedi and their dark counterparts, the Sith, various superhuman abilities. It is divided into two sides, the light side and the dark side. The Jedi are followers of the light side, which emphasizes compassion, selflessness, and the protection of life. The dark side, followed by the Sith, is driven by hatred, fear, aggression, and the pursuit of power and control, essentially embodying beings who have chosen the deep path of greed. The lightsaber is the iconic weapon of the Jedi and Sith, an energy blade used both for defense and offense. Each lightsaber is unique and built by the Jedi and Sith themselves, often during their training. The color of the blade varies as the builder shapes the blade using the Force. A Jedi typically receives a green, blue, orange, yellow, white, or purple blade, while the Sith usually have red blades. This is because a Sith causes the kyber crystal used in the lightsaber to bleed, resulting in the characteristic red color. Enough explanations. Let's continue with the movie. Star Wars Episode I. The Phantom Menace takes us to a galaxy far, far away, where the battle between good and evil, light and darkness, is fought on an epic scale. The film begins with a fateful encounter on the remote planet Naboo, where the Trade Federation, a galaxy-wide conglomerate, has established a blockade. This action is orchestrated by the mysterious intrigues of a Sith Lord named Darth Sidious, who protects the illegal activities of the Federation. Naboo is a planet inhabited by two species, the human Naboo and the amphibious Gungans. The Gungans, who avoid any contact with other species, particularly the Naboo, believe that the Naboo consider themselves superior. This latent tension forms the backdrop for the dramatic events that unfold. In the hope of resolving the conflict, Chancellor Finis Valorum of the Galactic Senate sends Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn and his Padawan learner Obi-Wan Kenobi to Naboo. The two Jedi are to act as mediators and persuade the Trade Federation to end the blockade. However, Darth Sidious, working in secret, instructs the Trade Federation to invade the planet with a droid army and eliminate the Jedi. Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan narrowly escape the trap and take the young Queen of Naboo, Padme Amidala, along with some of her companions on a dangerous flight to Coruscant, the seat of the Galactic Senate. On the way to Coruscant, their hyperdrive is damaged by the Trade Federation's fire, forcing them to make a stop on the remote desert planet of Tatooine. Tatooine, a lawless place outside the Galactic Republic, is a harsh planet where slavery and crime are rampant. Here, they encounter the 9-year-old Anakin Skywalker, a technically gifted slave boy living with his mother under the rule of the junk dealer Watto. As a sandstorm approaches, Anakin and his mother offer the refugees shelter in their modest home. During their stay on Tatooine, Qui-Gon Jinn discovers Anakin's extraordinary potential. Anakin proposes participating in an upcoming pod race to win the necessary parts for their ship. Pod racing is a dangerous competition where racers speed in extremely fast pods pulled by powerful engines. Sensing Anakin's Force abilities, Qui-Gon agrees to the proposal and bets with Watto for the parts and the boy's freedom. Anakin wins the race and is surprised to learn that he is now free. Qui-Gon asks him to come to Coruscant to begin Jedi training. Upon departure, Qui-Gon is attacked by a dark warrior named Darth Maul, sent by Darth Sidious. After an intense duel, the Jedi barely escape and continue their journey. Arriving on Coruscant, Amidala seeks the much-needed political support for her planet. However, the Senate's disunity threatens her efforts. On the advice of Palpatine, the Senator of Naboo, she calls for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum and supports Palpatine's candidacy as a new, more assertive Chancellor. Meanwhile, Qui-Gon presents Anakin to the Jedi Council. Although the Council recognizes Anakin's exceptional talent, they refuse his training due to his advanced age and existing negative emotions. With new instructions, Amidala, the Jedi, and their companions return to Naboo. Padme reveals her true identity to the leader of the Gungans, Boss Nass, convincing him that the Naboo and Gungans must work together to defeat the Trade Federation. The Gungans, displaced from their capital by the droid army, agree to help Amidala. The Queen's plan is bold and risky. While the Gungans launch a diversionary attack outside the capital city of Theed, Amidala and a small group of fighters infiltrate the palace to capture the Viceroy of the Trade Federation, Newt Gunray. During their advance, they again encounter Darth Maul. The Jedi separate from the others to confront the Dark Warrior. During the battle, Anakin accidentally activates the autopilot of a starfighter, taking him into space to the Trade Federation's control ship, which is under attack by Naboo starfighters. Through luck and skill, Anakin destroys the control ship, deactivating the droid army. In the palace, Amidala and her fighters manage to capture the Viceroy. Meanwhile, a fierce battle ensues between the Jedi and Darth Maul. Qui-Gon is mortally wounded, but Obi-Wan manages to defeat and bisect Darth Maul. With Qui-Gon's last words, Obi-Wan promises to train Anakin as a Jedi. The Jedi realize that Darth Maul was a Sith, a member of an ancient order thought to be extinct. They wonder if Maul was the apprentice or the master, as the Sith always operate in pairs. Obi-Wan is knighted for his bravery and given permission to train Anakin. Palpatine is elected the new Chancellor of the Republic. With a grand parade, the Naboo and Gungans celebrate their newfound friendship and victory over the Trade Federation. Yet, in the shadows, dark forces continue to threaten the galaxy. The journey has just begun, and the future holds many challenges for the heroes of the Republic. Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace, lays the foundation for an epic adventure, intrigue, and heroism. The film takes us to a world where the forces of light and darkness engage in an endless struggle for the fate of the galaxy. The story of Anakin Skywalker, Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Padme Amidala will stay with us for a long time and touch the hearts of fans around the world. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Star Wars content, let us know in the comments, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until then, see you next time.